If you look at almost any of the videos in my snake training playlist, you will see examples of classical conditioning, which is what we're doing when we first teach snakes or other animals target training. We're pairing the target with food, a primary reinforcer, repeatedly until the snake makes a connection between the target being presented and food being delivered. The snake has come to associate the appearance of the target with food being available. The target equals food, and receiving the food is not contingent on the snake doing anything. You can also find numerous videos in the snake training playlist, which are examples of operant conditioning. The snake has learned that the appearance of the target signals an opportunity to earn reinforcement contingent upon a particular behavior. The snake receives the food only after they have performed a target behavior, such as shifting, stationing, recalling, or holding in a certain position. The appearance of the target no longer just means that they're going to get food. The appearance of the target now indicates to them they're going to be expected to do something in order to work for that food. But wait, how do the snakes transition from classical conditioning to operant conditioning? How do they learn that what once meant they get food for free, basically, now means that they have to do something first to earn the food, and then they get the food? What does that learning process look like? Well, I'm going to show you some examples right now with two of our Python Regis, Fulcrum and Kenobi. In example 1, Fulcrum has recognized historical antecedents. These are signals in the environment that he's learned means a training session or a feeding session is about to happen. He is alert and already moving towards the door. He's looking at me getting things ready. And then when I begin the formal training session, it's clear from his body language that he understands the appearance of the target means food, and he's looking for the food. He looks down at the ground. He looks at me. And then he looks back and at the target. And it's that substantial behavior that I go ahead and reinforce. He looked at the target and now he gets the food. He had to do something. He had to interact with the target in some way first, and then the food was delivered. He no longer just gets the food when the target appears. Let's take a look at this same stage of training with Kenobi. When I first present the target, it takes him a few seconds to realize the target's there. When he does notice it, he clearly understands the target means that food comes next. But where's the food? He's looking all around. He looks at the ground and waits. He looks at me. He sees the target, and in the past, that has always predicted food will be delivered, and he's looking for that food. What I do is I remove the target for a couple of seconds and reset the scenario. When I reset the scenario, I move the target to his other side, and I am waiting to see a substantial step towards the actual interaction with the target. And there it is, so I reinforce it. What you just saw and what you're about to see with Phoenix is the first stage in the transition from classical to operant conditioning. These snakes are going through the process of figuring out that the presence of the target no longer means automatic food. Now the presence of the target indicates an opportunity to earn reinforcement, in this case food, contingent upon interacting with the target in some way. We continue to stretch the snakes a little bit each session until the target becomes a cue for many other behaviors.